Ashley Strive to Wealth. So I am going to be, first of all, let me just say this. Because I just jumped right on. I was supposed to make this earlier. I'm actually going to take my time. I, um, I don't, this one is not going to be a reading. I might pull some cards, but I wanted to talk to the collective about severing ties from past lives and what that means and how important it is right now today, um, and how moving forward it's not a thing. It was a thing of the past, but it's not something that we're going to be, you know, ordained, or that's going to be healthy for us moving forward in our as we move forward to evolve. So a lot of people are, under different hypnosis. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because this world is basically a big ass illusion. You know what I'm saying? Unless you are awoken, truly woken to what the perception, who was that? What's really going on in this world, and you've accepted it, meaning you've accepted yourself for who you truly are, then if you're not on that page, then 9 times out of 10 you're living in an illusion, right? Meaning that you're doing the basic shit that everybody does, and you're constantly running against a brick wall, and you're not seeing any results as far as internally being fulfilled. And so, when we came here, you came here, and this is a message that I've been, called to speak about, to explain to you exactly what it looks like and what it's been looking like and what it will look like moving forward. Okay, so stay with me now. So, past lives. We've had past lives, okay? This ain't the first time, this ain't the first rodeo. You've been around, all around the different universes, the different worlds, because it's more than just this one, okay? Um, and your soul is not aware of it coming here, being developed, being born into this world. You don't remember the fact that you chose your mother. You don't remember past life relationships. The only thing that changed is the faces. Okay? Facts. The only thing that changed is the faces, not the souls. Now let me tell you, have you ever had an encounter with someone and you look them in their eyes and you think in your mind, the first thing that comes to your mind is, I know this person from somewhere. That's because you've actually came in contact with this person, just not in this life. In another life with a different face. But the soul, they say the soul is the eyes is the gateway to the soul, which is very true. 9 times out of 10, if you come in contact with somebody, you end up having a relationship with someone. You marry somebody, your boyfriend, your mother. These are souls that you've encountered. Your mother could have been your sister. Your mother could have been your husband, because you can come back as a man or a woman. Mind you, masculinity and masculine and feminine energy in the universe can come back either way, because you come back both in different times, because you have to experience that. The source wants you to experience that. Source wants to experience that. And when I say source wants to, that's because you are source. Okay? You are God. Okay? Now, if you might as well click the fuck off if you are not in tune with yourself enough to know that you are God. Bye. See you. Click off. Look, you better know who the fuck you are. You come to my channel, because I'm gonna tell you. I know who I am. So, and those that know, this ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. So, anyways, getting back into it. So, we have been here before. And right now is a time where we are awakened and we are remembering things from past lives. Remembering things are coming back to us. Gifts are coming back. Gifts are enhancing, especially through like the Aquarius season, the Aquarius energy that just came. Cancer. We was Cancer. Are we moving into Aquarius? I believe we're moving into Aquarius and moving out of Cancer. I'm sorry. Yeah, moving out of Cancer. Okay. And so, some people do feel the pull, the shift in the energy and the change within them. I know eyes are very significant right now because I've seen a few people, including my eyes, have shifted, like, changed based on how I was feeling the time of the day. You know what I'm saying? The energy that my soul was pulling on, or that was pulling on me, from out the galactic universe, right? So, yeah. So let me keep going. So these relationships that we be having in this playing field on Earth, whether we come from a karmic family, or we come through and we are in a maybe you were adopted, maybe you didn't have a good life, maybe you went through a lot of things in your life, and a lot of people was fucking you over, and you really got trust issues, you got problems. uh Maybe you've been fonder with, whether you are a masculine energy or a feminine energy, as a child, and so you have a lot of trauma because of this. And maybe it was somebody close. These are triggers. If you can't take it, please click off. I'm not trying to trigger you, but I'm talking about this because it needs to be talked about. Like, I'm here to deliver a message. This is what I'm here for, to help you understand, so that you can understand who you are and why you're going through the things you're going through. Now, I'm not, I don't know, I don't have all the answers for you. I had to figure mine out myself. I had to heal my wounds on myself, along with the help from my spiritual, team. That's who helped me. And then I found other outlets here to help. Therapy, talking to in a self-care group, just different ways to help me develop, you know, the skills that I have now, and to get over the trauma and the pain that's happened in past lives. And I deal with the same people over and over again. And I would ask myself this, like, why do I keep on running into these same type of kind of people? And that's because I hadn't I hadn't figured out why they were coming in my life, and how it was me and deep rooted issues that was in me that I needed to heal. So I was attracting the pain that I had inside. And those same people would have that same pain, them same traumas, so we would trauma bond, and unknowingly, not knowing what was going on, and that this was the rim that I was wrapped up in, and it was a repetitive thing, and it was just like, you know, until until I got tired, and I'm like, okay, this shit ain't right. I mean, I woke up when I needed to wake up. Everybody has their own time. Everybody has, their own way of being awoken. Some motherfuckers don't ever wake up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to say that it's possible to see the truth, to know the truth. So these relationships that we have are from past life situations that occurred that we have not graduated from. You didn't graduate. You didn't overcome that hurt, that pain, that trauma. So now you had to, and you left. Something happened in the past life where, of course, you had to leave. Your soul left the physical, whatever you were, or wherever you were in the galactic universe, whether if it was here or somewhere else. You made that contract with that person by having a relationship with them. You picked up that karmic debt. So now that's how people accumulate karmic debt. You accumulate karmic debt by relationships. And letting go is one of the hardest things to do. Okay? But when you know your power that lies within you, when you know, if you wake up in that life, you start to understand and see how, especially, but it depends on who you are. You start to see how people attach themselves to you. It's kind of like, fuck that. It is the crab in the barrel type mentality. That shit is real. That's what this is. That's what we're in. Yes, we are in the matrix. Yes, all of this shit is an illusion. Yes, a motherfucker will try to get you out your, no, we'll get you out your body, and the whole time they a space cadet. They ain't even there. That was to take you off your game and to have you in your mind, and to have you confused and playing the matrix game. Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not fighting nobody. I leave my life way to my spiritual team. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it is. If you play the game, then you're a part of the game. The minute you start fucking playing the game, it's when it all ends. But in order to clear up them karmic relationship debts that you've accumulated by the wrong that you've done to people in past, to not people, but to souls in past lives, the hurt and pain that you've had, even in this life, that you've had because of a person, going to the other side, awakening. I call it awakening. I do not know what death is. Okay, now today, with the knowledge that I have, I do not see that being true. Death is not true. But when you say it, you make it true. When you speak that out, you spoke that out over your loved one. You spoke that out over someone that you care or yourself. It's not real. It's an illusion. Just like time is an illusion. Just like all this shit they got going on up in this world to keep your mind off of the real matter at hand. You. It's all about you. It all come back to you. So on the other end, while you thinking that, I'm getting up, I'm going to work, I got it together, I go to church, I pray, I believe in my, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and all that, but you still having issues in relationships. You still haven't gotten over that, mother wound or that father wound. You still haven't gotten past the fact that, you and your sister ain't talked in over 10, 15 years, but it's still in your subconscious. Now let's take it to this way. Sorry, sorry y'all. Let's do it this way. So it's in your subconscious. Now let's say you awaken, because remember, I don't use that other word. You awaken out of this life. Your physical. You gone out of your physical body, out of the 3D, and now you go to the 5D. Let's say that. And when you go into the 5D, your everything flashed before you. You see everything. You see a whole script of your life, everything, past lives, everything, including those people, those souls. I didn't even say people, because mind you, this is just like clothes. This is like clothes for us. That's all it is. We come out of it. We come in it, right? So, damn, I lost my train of thought. We come out of it and we come in it. The clothes. It's the clothes. So, when you leave, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, y'all. Shit. Okay. Anyways, to make a long story short, you build up them karmic relationships, and once you do build them up, you have to finish out. That's what I was saying. So the subconscious, when it's in your subconscious, I have to catch it back. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Father. So it's in your subconscious. The family, the pain, the hurt, the the unhealed, relationships, you know, all of that, it goes with you. It doesn't leave that soul. It stays there. So if it's still there and it traumatized the soul, for the soul to have to come back and redo things with those same souls. So whether if you have to wait to come down, or whether if you have to, when I say wait to come back, I'm talking about wait to come back to get in those relationships with those, because usually, yes, people leave before you, and sometimes people leave way before you, right? And it just depends on, no, boom. So we simultaneously live through each other. So that soul energy follows you through each lifetime, because we simultaneously live through each other, because source is one, right? All right, stay with me, right? Bitch got some game around this. So we simultaneously live through each other. So whether if the person leave and it's 20, 30 years, you're like, okay, well, how do they, experience me again if I'm here and it's 20, 30 years? Because we all simultaneously live through one another. So that same energy, them coming back out into the world or a world, that energy follows them, because energy never dies. Energy never dies, right? That felt good. So yes, y'all, you wonder why you've gotten in a relationship and this guy was the same and it was a Capricorn, and then you like, okay, I don't fuck with Capricorns, and then you fuck with a Cancer. But the other side of Cancer is Capricorn. The other side of Capricorn is Cancer. All of this shit go like this, y'all. It's a big cycle. You know what I'm saying? You have to, in that cycle, be able to slow things down to you and get to know who you are. Stillness. And yes, you have to go to every continent and every gender, which is two, and every different, I'm gonna say race, but you experience so many different walks of life. And I'm not gonna say race, because race is an illusion too. So I take that back. You go through different lives, experiencing different things. I mean, you could be a fucking bird. It's all one cycle. You could be a fucking tree. Trees are alive. That's where the carbon dioxide come from. That's where oxygen come from. You know what I'm saying? Hi, how you doing? That's where oxygen come from. So yeah, you can come back like that. So this video is really about, learning how to, I feel like people souls should be individually. I feel like I feel like it should be, or it is. I feel like it really is a law in the spiritual realm that we do not connect, because we are moving into a new paradigm, to a new world, and things are changing. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want the same thing to happen again, where it gets bad at all. You know what I'm saying? How it is now. I mean, it's horrible what the world then turned out to be. Now we have to, we can't even, leave our kids with certain people. We can't do a lot of certain things. And then we have these souls that's followed us from lifetime after lifetime, or, you can't even say who you truly are, because you're going to have motherfuckers attacking you. You know what I'm saying? If you are a chosen one, or if you are a healer, you're going to be looked at like you crazy and shit, So you have to use your discernment, and stop and pay attention to what you're engaging with, the people you're engaging with, the relationships that you've had, and how they simultaneously equal out, end up being like the same shit. Like you like, damn, this person been doing this and this and that, and then you could start saying, okay, look, you could pull back and start saying like, damn, why is this happening? Like, why is these people all have some type of kind of, you know, familiar traits? All these men, you know what I'm saying? All these women I've been dealing with. Y'all, do y'all get what I'm saying? I hope you do. I'm not gonna stay on here long. I've been on here for 20 minutes. Look it. When you want to start releasing people, letting people go, letting souls go from past lives too. And if you want to know how do I figure out, well, how do I supposed to know if I got past lives attached to me or past people that's not healthy for me? You speak on it. You know, go into that sacred place and speak on it. And start connecting with your ancestors. Start letting shit go. When you have a deep rooted, you're welcome. When you have a deep rooted issue, then 9 times out of 10, it came from somewhere. Even if you like, okay, I didn't experience that in my life. You know, I don't remember experiencing that, but your soul feels it. So it was something that happened to your soul. It may not have happened to you in this lifetime, but it happened. And you have to heal that. That's why you came back here. You came back here to heal that. So you have to dig deep, rooted. It's deeply rooted in you then. Like a lot of people, like, oh, I ain't got abandonment issues. You know, some people, I don't got abandonment issues. I had my parents and da da da. No, let me tell you something. We come into our mother's womb with abandonment issues. You know what I'm saying? We were indoctrinated and indoctrinated the minute we came out of our mother's womb. We were taken from source the minute we came out of our mother's wombs. You know what I'm saying? From the source, and was lied to. Indoctrinated with all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Declassified. Like, you know, the food, the schools, everything, the education that they give you, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's abandonment, not knowing who you are, not knowing your true state. That's abandonment. So as soon as we enter the womb, that's abandonment. Did source abandon you? No, but you don't really. You're not aware that you are source. You're not aware how powerful you are. That's not what they tell you. They don't allow you to be born in the dark and leave you on your mother's on your mother's, so you can continue to get the nutrients from your mother's womb. You know, they instantly cut it off, slap you in the ass, throw you in an incubator. That's you snatching me out of the whole element. You're not even allowing a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's all designed to keep us from who we truly are. Everything. And then you're attacked by these karmic motherfuckers. From the gate, you was already, you know what I'm saying? Odds was already against you. As soon as you came in the womb, odds was against you. You know what I'm saying? So the shit get deep. We could talk about it more. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. If you have any information on this, or if you have any questions, comment down below. Let's make this a conversation. Like, you know, because who want to keep going through the same shit over and over again? Who want to keep coming back here? You should want to be free. I want to be free. I'm releasing every motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck. It ain't no reason for me to be mad for what. I can live. I know who I am. Why I'm gonna be, what the fuck I'm gonna hold on to anything for? Rather, I don't give a fuck. At this point, me knowing who I am, I want to lead this. I don't want to be attached to my kids. I don't want my kids to be attached to me. I don't want to do that to them. I want them to be able to stand alone. That's how we are supposed to stand. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to stand alone and then come together in a unity and unite. Not be all holding on to each other because your light shine brighter than his, and I just don't want to do the work within myself, so I'm going to cling on to you, because that's what the fuck be happening. That's what they do in past lives. Or you can't let a motherfucker go. It can go both ways. It's polarity. You holding on. So that soul can't that soul can be trying to pull away from you, but you steadily holding on to it, bringing it to with you to each lifetime. It can go both ways. Okay? It's not just them holding on to you, it's you holding on to shit too. We have to learn how to let go. It's time to move. We don't got it's no time. The time is at hand. For the time is at hand, y'all. I'm telling you, this shit finna go up in flames. And it's only a few chosen ones that's gonna fucking be able to move to the next stage, to the new world. Okay? This shit is really turning to some shit, and let me tell you, y'all better go within. You better get to know who you are and know who these motherfuckers is around you that you entertaining. Quit giving your energy away. Cause that's your lifeline. That's your life. That's your lifeline. Your energy. You know what I'm saying? You feed them motherfuckers. You feed them motherfuckers when you giving your energy away to the wrong motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? When you giving your body away. You know, young women, when you giving your body away to these men, you know what I'm saying? And they dumping shit off into you, and now you acting crazy. You acting like this bitch, cause he ran up in her and you ain't used no protection. Shit, that energy to attach onto you. You know what I'm saying? This shit is serious. You gotta protect yourself and stand alone, walk alone. That's what a real soldier do. That's what a real warrior do. You stand on your own. Not unless you afraid and you scared. If you is, this shit ain't for you. Click off. It ain't for you. Cause this shit get real grimy up over here. They tried to make it look like, oh, if you pray, you gonna get saved. Ain't no saving. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You gotta save yourself. You gotta do the work yourself. And it's gonna look like some shit that you ain't never been around or that you ain't never been through. But you better just go. The unknown ain't as bad as y'all think it is. You know what I'm saying? What you think you know that's not true is worse. Because when you leave this motherfucker, you got somebody to answer to. No, they're not. Oh shit, I'm on. Yeah. You have someone to answer to. The council above. It's the council. You gonna get it right or you gonna bring your ass back somewhere. Something. And depending on what you vibrating on when you leave, you vibrating low, ain't no telling where the fuck you gonna end up at, because it's between worlds, it's lower being worlds, and it ain't fun there. It's a lot of shit to go on there. It's not cool at all. You wanna be evolving constantly while you're here. This is why you came here. You want to change and shift. You want to shift. You want to change the narrative that you came with. You're not supposed to leave how you came. Because you come into some fucked up shit. But you want to leave greater, better, fighting. I'm going out with a fight. I'm not just finna go. You're not finna drag me by my coattail. Never that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about being a strong black woman, a strong black man. It ain't about that. It's about knowing thyself. You have to know who the fuck you are. Get in there and do the work. Get in the ring with yourself. Fuck fighting the world. Get in the ring with yourself. Because that's where all the motherfucking war is at. In here. That's what they did. This was the biggest motherfucking this was the biggest trick that they fucking pulled, I believe, is making a motherfucker be at war with themselves. And then they doing the same shit on the outside. So you looking at them and how they projecting shit to be in the world, and you doing the same shit they doing. So they keeping the trajectory going. They keeping that shit going. That shit ain't right. So you gonna have me warring with myself constantly at war with myself, being abused by motherfuckers. I can't even fight them off. I don't even understand the fact that these motherfuckers is all the same. And I just ain't getting it. Because I'm constantly thinking that this is the right way of thinking. This is the right what I see. Nah, this is some bullshit. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. Okay? I'm 30 minutes in. I feel like I've been running my mouth long enough. I want to do a reading. I'm gonna let this energy die down. I really come in peace. I want you to know, the truth about what they've done. That should really make you feel some type of kind of way for a motherfucker to deceive you. And they act like it's a free world. It ain't free, ain't shit for free. And then you take you take my shit and think I'm just gonna let that shit go? Oh, you done walked across the wrong motherfucker. I don't play about mine. I'm about my father's work. Real shit. Okay? So anyway, so I learned this new word today. And I really loved it. I was doing yoga. And yoga is very good for Oh, it's so good, y'all. Y'all have to try it. And if you have, you know what I'm talking about. It's called Namaste. It's Namaste. It's Namaste. And it means the light in me recognize the light in you. So I'm going to start saying that because I want you guys to get used to saying that. The light that's within me, and I don't have it down because I just got it today. The yoga lady gave it to me. I said, this will be really nice to share on my channel, The light in me recognizes the light in you. So namaste, okay? All right, we don't put our hands all the way together because that's what the fuck they was doing. So, namaste, that's the womb, namaste to you. And I see you, this is for my chosen ones, this is for my awoken ones, the tribe, like we connect. We supposed to have conversations like this. Don't be afraid. Don't run from this shit. Only way you gonna run from it if it's not a part of you. If you not ready, whatever. I'm not trying to wake anybody up that's not ready to be woken up. That's why I say click off, But if you found something in here, and if it's something that you don't understand, we could chop it up. I'm always here to down and talk. If you mess with any of the, how can I say it, teachers that's on YouTube or that has Instagram pages, Facebook pages, they respond back. We are a community. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't. The ones that I like, Rod Hayes, Billy Carson. It's so many. Aquarius Maximus. It's so many of them. It's so many. Okay, and yeah. So thank you. I love you guys. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, where I show that the real true wealth is within. That's the real wealth. It's here. It's inside of you. It's you. You are the chosen one. You're the one. You know what I'm saying? You're the one in your bloodline that needs to hear this. You're the one in your bloodline that's made it to this point, that made it to this video. You know what I'm saying? This is a confirmation that you are on the right track. Okay? You on the right track, baby. Keep going. You on the right track, young man. Keep going. Keep fucking pushing. Don't let up. Don't let up. Keep your fucking foot on their necks. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Okay, I love you guys.